Hey guys, I'm making this video to show you how to solve a common problem with Toyotas. So I've had this car for 2 years. It's a great, solid, reliable car, but they commonly leak from the oil filter housing, which is made out of plastic. It can micro crack, but more commonly they leak from up top, from the location of the big O-ring. The plastic ones have a bad design and the O-ring does not sit securely inside of the housing. I'm talking about that big rubber O-ring there. And as you can see here, this is torqued to spec. The seal is sticking out because it does not hold the O-ring in place. And this is common on many Toyota models that come with the plastic housing. And now on purpose, I'm going to over torque it, so I'll show you what happens if you over torque it past the OEM spec. And you can see there, it completely pushes the seal out, and that's not sealing anything. So we have two of these cars, same engine, just 1 year apart. That car has the metal one already installed, and it's been on the car for 1.5 years, and you can see in comparing to the other one, this is completely dry. And it's not just because it's made from metal, a stronger material, but the way the seal sits inside of it is it's more secure. And here you can see them side by side, and I'll show you what I mean. See, that goes up and down, and that you cannot move it because it sits inside of a groove. So with the plastic one, it's supposed to sit in that groove, but once you lock it in place, it's going to be sandwiched between the engine block and the lip on the plastic housing there. So what happens is it pushes the seal, pushes that O-ring outwards, whereas the metal one beside it, that whole thing goes inside that part of the bottom part of the engine block. And here's the new one that I'm going to put into the other car. That's the part number, and I'll leave a picture of the part number at the end of the video. So that's what it looks like. With these types of housings, you have two seals. You have a small O-ring at the bottom and a big one. And I'll put the torque specs in the description of the video. It's just a better made item, and they come with various lengths of these tubes. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out the one that came with the car and transplant it over to the new metal one, and double check this because I don't know if it might work for your particular car, but it works for mine. It maintains the same overall length with the filter. This is loaded with a spring. You just push it down, turn it, it comes off, and you can put it into that. And I think either the van or the trucks came with the metal type, but you can switch your do some research and you can switch it over. This is to show you that the key on the housing has number of teeth, so when you use it, make sure you're using it correctly. So I've already put that in by hand. So you can do this with your next oil change. Buy it, and then once you do your next oil change, you can just change the filter and change the housing from plastic to metal. And these are very easy to over torque because the torque figure is not high, and you can actually easily crack the plastic one. This is just better. It seals better, it's a stronger material, and when we try to look from the sides, you cannot see the seal, the O-ring sticking out like the way it was with the plastic housing. So I'm doing an oil change on both cars, and this is from the one that had the metal type, the metal one all along, and just showing you how clean it is versus the one on the other car with the plastic one. And